If you're 22 or younger, it's pretty clear what you have to do, and it's not so difficult. If you're 29, 30, it gets more complicated. If you're 40, it's very difficult. If you're 50, it's almost impossible. So I have a chapter 1 in Mastery called Discover Your Life's Task. And it's not easy. I kind of lay out the process that could lead you to it. The younger you go through this process, the better. And what it entails is figuring out what makes you unique in life. I don't mean that you have to be like some flamboyant rock star, etc., etc. What makes you unique as an entrepreneur, as a business person? What makes you unique as a social individual, as somebody who likes to interact with people? What makes you unique in any endeavor? Going into looking at your childhood and being honest with yourself and saying, I'm interested in this thing now that I'm 22, but it's not really me. It's what my parents want me to be interested in. Okay? So you got to peel away these layers and you got to come at. So when you were born, I liken to it, a seed is planted. That seed is your uniqueness because A, your DNA has never existed in the history of the universe and never will exist again. And it's real, it exists. And it's not like a single thing. It's not like, oh, I was meant to be a fireman. Oh, I was meant to be a politician. It's vaguer than that. It has to do with things that attract you, whether it's sports and your body, whether it's mathematics or music, or whether it's words and literature. What is it that excites me? What is it that I'm drawn towards, what I call your primal inclinations? Going through that process and figuring out, digging up that seed and figuring out what it is should be the most exciting process in your life. Because if you do it, all the stuff that we're talking about, all the bad circumstances of the world, everything you're facing, you will reverse that power. You will discover your superpower. You will be motivated. You will find the energy, right? It's different. At 30 years old, you go through the thing of, where did I go wrong? Because you wouldn't be going through this process unless you went wrong. If you were going right, then you can ignore everything. Most likely, where did I go wrong? Why am I in this shit job? Why am I unhappy? Why am I drinking? Why am I addicted to this, that, or the other thing? My frustration, my unhappiness is speaking to me. It's telling me something. It's telling me that I took a wrong turn. All right, now go back and figure out where you took the wrong turn and what it was, how you can perhaps correct your